bit moist out there.
Just a tad.
Dude, why can't we do this like every time?
We do now. We just couldn't the first day.
Like, we packed this so well. Like, is this seriously everything?
Yeah, this is it.
A lot of room.
I mean, aside from Hunter's camera equipment.
Oh, yeah, well, still.
But
let's go see what those losers are doing now.
Let's go check it out.
All right. Kind of a little tricky forecast today. Biggest question is going to be how far north will this remnant outflow boundary get as the day progresses? Is it going to be advected northward again by the southerly flow across northern Texas and southern Oklahoma? Is it going to kind of stall across the Red River? You can clearly see on satellite, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to pick up on the camera there, but clear, well-defined boundary of remnant outflow from the overnight MCS across southwest Kansas, northwest Oklahoma. It's propagated across central, southern, and eastern Oklahoma. Currently, it's just after 9 o'clock. Where is this boundary going to set up? Is it going to be back across central Oklahoma? Is it going to stay kind of southern Oklahoma but north of the Red River? Is it going to stay south of the Red River? Where are we going to have to end up being this afternoon? That's the biggest question. A lot of the short-term models are doing a very poor job. A lot of short-term high-res models are doing a very poor job resolving this feature right now. I'm going to give them a few runs to catch up. But pretty good soundings in the area, especially downstream of the remnant outflow. And I really like this feature here at 500 millibars. Nice little jet across southeast Kansas, northeast Oklahoma, southwest Missouri. If we can get some recovery back here, we're looking pretty good. I think we're looking pretty good for this afternoon and evening. Another thing to note. Looks like we have a cold front evident on our visible satellite as well, and it kind of coincides well with the surface observations back here. And this is behind this MCS. Can we get a recovered atmosphere between this cold front moving through and behind this MCS in time? That's also going to be a big question. So, lot to question. I mean, we could be as far south as I don't know, north of Dallas, Fort Worth, but we could be kind of down in that region by this evening, or we could be in Tulsa area. We still don't know, but we will have a better idea as we continue east. So we're going to hit the road here in the next 2.5 minutes, and we're going to find ourselves a freaking tornado. Hi, I'm Hunter Anderson, extreme meteorologist, and a storm chaser. Sometimes I chase storms, but other times storms chase me.
Alrighty, so it is 12:50 Central Daylight Time. We are roughly a mile south of the Oklahoma-Texas border, on our way to Ardmore, Oklahoma. Ardmore, Oklahoma. And we are monitoring an outflow boundary from a MCS that was occurring earlier and is still occurring right now. Just waiting to see what the outflow boundary does. It's really unpredictable right now, but we're waiting to see whether or not it's going to interact with other boundaries that's in the area. We're following a really steep gradient of surface-based CAPE, about 3,000 joules per kilogram. So once these storms start firing up, I mean, it'll just be like that. So we're hoping to see it within the next, say, 3 hours or so. Hopefully around like 4 or 5 p.m. these storms are going to start firing up, and hopefully we'll be able to get on some discrete cells and hopefully drop a tornado.
Cows are sitting down. You know what that means? Gotta keep heading east.
Good. Well, it looks like initiation started a lot earlier than we expected. Just as we were talking about initiation starting around 3-4 p.m., we got a mesoscale discussion from the SPC talking about thunderstorms, and clearly ahead of us. I don't know if we can get a shot here. They're still pretty far away, but we've got some good upscale growth and some thunderstorms here. Where the environment is, it looks really great for especially hail. Hail's the biggest threat here. Looks like it's capable of getting up to a large apple size, almost 3-inch hail. We're hoping that the environment is in a little while here. I think we have to give it a little more time to be able to produce tornadoes, but we're going down into Wichita Falls right now. We're about 15 miles north of Wichita Falls, but these thunderstorms are about 20 miles south of the Oklahoma-Texas border right now. So we're just going to try to see what this outflow boundary does, and we're going to keep monitoring it and seeing how it goes.
Secondary target up here, cold front crashing down with this old outflow that's really bending back across northwest Texas and northern Texas, Red River Valley. I mean, our initial, we could literally play our cards right. We can hit this storm here, be lucky at not instant MCS, but maybe grows upscale pretty quick, and then we say, hey, let's go back up here and maybe get lucky around sunset again. I mean, surface flow's recovering up here nicely. Southerly, southeasterlies back up here. We're still mid 80s up there, upper 60, low 70 dew points. And the Cape gradient's up there too, LCL gradient's up there. I like that. It's literally like, I'm seeing a boundary of Q developing here, moving this way, and I'm seeing a boundary of Q developing this way, and these guys keep trying to fire out. You can see all these little orphan anvils that build and then just get shot off to the east from the shear. Oh, and look, another thing. This is kind of, this boundary here is kind of northwest to southeast propagating, or not propagating, northwest southeast oriented, and our 500 millibar flow and our deep layer flow is pretty much due west from westerly. So this would favor perhaps some discrete convection, discrete cellular convection, at least especially initially. This guy's actually building pretty well right here now, southwest of Wichita Falls. We're in a good spot.
Only in Texas do they sell a bottle of whoop-ass right at the gas station. Like, I mean, where else can you get something like this?
We had opened up a can of whoop ass on some storms today. Let's go see some naders, boys. Let's get some.
Nice job.
I don't know if I got that.
I literally just opened up a can of whoop ass.
How much is that?
Dude, we got some.
Oh my, we're buying that. We now have whoop-ass.
I'm opening up a can of whoop-ass on some storms today.
There's gonna be some initiation out in Vernon, Texas.
Oh yeah.
Riley, I just realized something.
What's up?
What are those? Crocs and socks?
These are my Crocs.
All right,
probably getting some legit convective initiation going on.
Oh yeah.
West of Wichita Falls, south of Frederick, Oklahoma. It's that direction. It's kind of hazy off on the horizon. Can't see it. It's also probably 100 miles to our west. But we're gonna make great time on it. I gotta make me a sandwich right now. I get something in my stomach because my body's gonna realize, oh crap, it's 6 o'clock. You haven't eaten anything all day except a little Debbie snack in the morning and some coffee. But you don't eat coffee, you drink it, right? Anyways, I gotta make me a sandwich here. We're probably gonna head northwest.
Good.
Do not recommend spreading peanut butter with a fork. Very suboptimal peanut butter spreading techniques right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it looks like we have three general cells just developing south of Frederick, generally moving in an east-northeast direction, north of Wichita Falls, kind of in a little tricky area in the Red River Valley. But I'm confident we're gonna get in a great position downstream of these. We're about a good 30 miles away from them still. You can see the updraft and the anvil spreading of the updraft downstream. It just looks right ahead of us, the southern of the 2 or 3 cells. We're gonna get in a great position to this. Looks like they're doing some merging right now. We're just getting the first lightning bolts to show up on radar. We'll be in pretty good position about 25. It's 5:24 Central Time. We have a initial supercell split into 2. The left split's going to continue northeast, probably produce some large hail. Right split still produce large hail. Best chance at a tornado. Starting to get a weak hook signature on radar. Still very good convergence in the low to mid levels. You can see it clear as day right in front of us. Very promising. This is the best. This is going to be the best storm of the day. It's right on the triple point of the old OFB and the cold front coming down from western Oklahoma. It's going to be tricky navigating the Red River here. We're just north on US 70. We're heading west toward the Granfield area. A lot of chaser traffic too. We're going to be seeing hundreds of chasers coming up here. We're going to be very careful, exercise caution, and good driving behavior. Job in Wichita Falls. What's their station out? Maybe Electra's station out if there's one there. I don't know what Wichita Falls' ID is, but if we have a southeast wind in Wichita Falls, I'll be pleased. I'd like to know what their temperature dew point is too.
Welcome to Texas.
We're just bypassing Burkburnett, Texas, on the northern and northwest periphery of town. We're going to continue west on this east-west highway. Don't know the number. Probably forgot, but that's okay. We're going to get into optimal positioning. From here, pretty high base, but super cellular still. We're getting a little RFD, gust front surge occurring, so it'll be interested to see how this cycles or evolves over the next 15 to 20 minutes. Really give us a good idea on the storm mode.
The National Weather Service in Nome has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Cotton County in southwestern Oklahoma, southeastern Tillman County in southwestern Oklahoma, northwestern Clay County in northern Texas, central Wichita County in northern Texas, until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 6:03 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southwest of Granfield, moving east at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
This is a very dangerous storm. Expected hazards include baseball size hail and 70 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar indicated threat. The following effects are expected. People and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. Locations impacted include northern Wichita Falls, Burkburnett, Granfield, Dean, Wendlandt, DeVoe, Shepherd Air Force Base, Taylor, Charlie, and Ketchum. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building.
What's the temperature? Yeah, we could stay in the car.
88.
We could stay in the car.
Tornado in progress, 1807. That's right now. There's a tornado occurring apparently. Tornado, 1 to 2 miles northwest, had satellite tornado too. So there's probably some weak circulation seen at the base. Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is, right there.
That's not tornadic.
Oh, that isn't. Never mind. That's
look at
Scud.
this right here.
Yeah, pull right here and face this. And then, yeah, get your battery stuff fixed.
Yep.
And
I'll let you help roll the window down.
perfect. Oh, hello.
Still pretty warm, moist air getting drawn into the storm, right? So this is a developing wall cloud. Cyclonic rotation region directly right here, and there's dust getting kicked up right below it on the surface. Nothing condensed funnel-wise to the surface from the cloud base. I mean, anticyclonic region is going to be here now. We're starting to get this really nice carved feature. You guys, we're in a really good place. Look, ramped up surface flow directly, literally, look at the grass. It's getting drawn right into that.
And again,
There you go, watch this. Watch this.
We do have
maybe horizontal vortex right there.
We do have a report of a tornado. We can't see anything, but again, a report of a tornado
That's
was
getting
sent
really
out a
good motion
couple
there.
minutes
Really good
ago.
motion in the cloud
Around
base.
6:05 p.m. now.
Really good motion in the cloud base.
Right here.
Are you up? Tornado warning!
Yep.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Somebody check if that's confirmed.
Emergency alert.
Confirmed. This is likely confirmed.
Yeah, this is likely a confirmed tornado on the ground at this point. Can I see on your phone?
Radar indicated.
Radar indicated. Hold on.
Still-
Hold
it's
on.
still-
Hold that phone right there. Again, radar indicated rotation 6:12 p.m. This is for southern Tillman County and central Wichita County, running until 6:45 p.m. Again, there is serious potential for tornado.
We don't really have a condensed funnel, but you can see
A lot more well
the
defined.
dust
This is our
going all the
first
way up.
tornado.
It's going all the way up.
Wow.
Clearly a tornado.
My first tornado.
Everybody with their, all three of us, first tornado.
Iowa Park, Iowa.
Hopefully we can get a condensed funnel for the viewers at home to clearly see it.
But yeah, it is.
Funnel now.
We're getting a very good funnel.
Middle. Really good sound.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow, and look at just that vigorous motion up on the top there. Wow.
I love how this
Look at it spinning up right in front of us
Yeah.
here.
Wow, guys. Dude, how do you feel?
This is insane.
Okay, so we're repositioning to the east. We're going to reposition to the east around Petrolia.
Petrolia.
Okay, Petrolia area. As this area of interest is kind of recycling right now, so we're going to move off to the east toward Petrolia.
And then our area of interest is going to be back, way back there to our west. It's going to slowly but surely head our way. We're going to have to be cognizant of the cells to our south. It looks like, based on their trajectory, they're going to merge eventually with this storm. When that happens, that 10-15 minute, big time tornado threat. Big time tornado threat. And then it's probably going to grow upscale from there. Once we get the RFD surging out, that's going to just solidify a cold pool and become instant MCS at that point. So it's not even 7 yet. We got a solid 2 hours of daylight left. This is going to really, really good environment. Not the craziest environment in terms of low level storm relative helicity. But other than that, decent supercell parameters, solid deep layer shear, very high cape still, just riding right along the boundary. It's right along the cape gradient. It's riding along a few other boundaries. It's adjusting a few boundaries. Rear flank downdraft gust front is getting pushed out in the rear flank of this storm too. So this thing's going to keep trucking here.
Green one.
Really good RFD surge surging away from Frederick radar site.
one.
Little increase in inflow here, but I like that RFD surge right now. I really do. It's really going to try to pinch this off again, pinch this area off.
got it, but there's a CG directly behind the dust.
Yeah, I have it on frame.
Yep.
This is looking real pretty on radar.
How do you feel?
Well, I mean, I was really hoping it would drop a condensed funnel with the storm that we were chasing, but I'm really happy to see that other people were able to see some cool stuff today.
Absolutely.
It's really hard for us to choose the correct storm.
Yeah, you know, we had to go with our gut, and that's what we did.
Exactly, and trying to, I mean, we're here right now on Lake Wichita,
Yes.
I think.
Wichita Lake.
Wichita Lake. We're gonna try to get a
Sunset that we're not
kind of
going
a
to
sunset.
Yeah, it's not going to happen as much as we thought. This convection has been ramping up a little bit more to our west. And yeah, it's just not going to be great. This is more non-severe convection, but the problem with it is flash flooding. It's going to start training with these supercells that are kind of more outflow dominated and turning into more of a MCS here within the hour or two, if not already.
Yep.
But these over here are those supercells. Again, outflow dominated. Not really tornadic at this point.
It's like Matthew Coker got the tornado of the day as well as a few others. This is about 20 miles south of where we positioned near Bowie, Texas. We were there for about an hour, and then we didn't get suckered up to Burkburnett, but so you did see a tornado there. But this ended up occurring about 15-20 minutes southwest of us. We were positioned for an hour there. Oh man, that's awesome. Not a whole lot of debris getting kicked up, but look at that suction. Look how strong that suction is right at the surface. It's a solid drill bit tornado. Really tall tornado.
Honestly, tornado of the year.
That's tornado of the year so far. Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Wichita.
Oh wow. Now let's look at the Nick. Position your phone so we can see
Oh
it.
my gosh.
That's so this is damage in Wichita
Yep.
via who on Twitter?
Wichita Falls.
Charlie Peak.
Oh, Charles Peak.
Okay.
Charles Peak.
Yeah, so we got some pretty consistent damage in Wichita. Is that tornado damage? Does it say?
Yep.
Tornado damage in Wichita Falls?
Yeah, Wichita, Kansas.
Northern Wichita County along Upper
okay.
Charlie Road.
So
what we saw.
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, interesting. We'll definitely look at that later. Hey, we still chased good today, guys.
Heck yeah.
We stuck to a storm. We saw a tornado.